yeah. Hey, hey, smoking up back. Hey, yeah, hey, that bitch show me that back. Hey, what? Hey, I'm blowing up fast. Yeah, hey, you know I'm next. Yeah, hey, collecting rings like I'm Sonic. Bitches wanna party, virus getting heavy, so got 'em on a diet. Yeah, flex like I'm Hogan. Yo, bitch coming over. We respect the women, so I'm rubbing on his shoulders. Hey, smoke in my lungs. Pass another blunt. Yeah, shorty wanna ride. Yeah, bitch, I'm a stunt. Hey, didn't get shit. Yeah, I fucked around and spit. Now I got the whole world spinning. Bitches all about my dick. Pass on your bitch like I'm Sonic. Pass on your bitch like I'm Sonic. Hey, pass on your bitch like I'm Sonic. Pass on your bitch like I'm Sonic. Hey, I wanna see the whole world, so I'ma keep rapping till I'm on top it. I wanna see the whole world, so I'ma keep rapping till I'm on top it. My bitch nigga than a motherfucking Crisco. Chili Sub-Zero. I can rap so fast I might just break my fucking neck. All of these bitches that think I can spit on the same level off of my shit.
Alright, what's going on guys, it's Almond. Welcome back to another Call of Duty Modern Warfare video. In today's video, I'm gonna go over the HDR because I finished the challenges for the HDR. It took me a little bit longer. It took me almost the entire day to finish, and I got a little bit through the car, so I'll save the car for a different video. I think I'm almost done finishing the car. I'm on the last one, so I'll do a video explaining that as well. But in today's video, I did finish that was called HDR. So class setup I ran was just different between the two. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I mean, I didn't do barrels and stuff like that, but this ideal class setup would be a laser. You don't need an optic. You can put what's it called, ADS speed, you know, perk. This depends on your guys' personal preference. I run sleight of hand, and that's really as much as you need. I mean, you could put an underbarrel, and that's about it. Your fifth attachment, because you don't need a barrel, you don't need none of this because it slows down your ADS speed. You could run a monolithic suppressor, but that's up to you guys. I mean, I don't run it. And then all these other ones just reduce ADS speed. The only thing you can probably do is put on a lightweight suppressor, I guess. That's about it. But no optic is needed. I mean, unless you really need a variable zoom, but I don't use a variable zoom, so there's no point in me using that. But this is like my setup. I'm always missing an attachment. I mean, I can put ammos, but I think it moves my ADS speed. But sometimes I do put the 7 rounds, so like something like that would be your ideal class setup for this. Camos, I mean, this is what it is. But okay, let's get into the main factor, which is the emblems. But before I get into the emblems, I hope you guys enjoyed the beginning of this video. I did something different with my footage. Some of the clips were from me going for my no scopes. I even hit my I cross map no scope at the beginning. So I hope you guys enjoyed something like that, something different, And it took me, I was really surprised that I hit that. I was in awe. I mean, I even went prone right after that clip and just was like, wait, I hit that clip. But yeah, stuff like that. And I was going for that was all my stuff going for hip fires to unlock the Damascus emblem. So let's go in order. So 5 long shots while using scout combat optic. So there's no specific of what you don't have to run like a barrel or anything like that. You just have to have a scout optic. So simple thing, what I would just do, take off the fire 5 and put down a scout optic because you get even more ADS speed. So this would be the quick scoping machine type of thing. Because look at my fire rate, look at my mobility, and look at my control. It's going up. So this is like something that you would quick scopers would use. I mean, unless you don't want to use the scout combat optic, but that's about it. So that's something you would run for like your first class, for your first challenge. Your second challenge, quick scopes. This is up to you guys. You guys can take off this, like I said, take off this, put on a 7-round mag, or leave this and put down a scout optic. That's about it. I mean, or run one of the Cronin ones, just because ADS speed. So it's up to you guys, or like even a VLK. It's all personal preference, but everything else is the same. It's just optic is different. I mean, you can put on ammunition and you don't have to put a barrel or muzzle. I mean, barrel is just, this is what it is basically. So that's basically your second challenge. So your hipfire ones, so if you guys saw in those clips that I hit in the beginning of the video, all I do is just basically run up to people. So dead silence is something that you want to run, EOD, ghost, amped, stuff like that, just so you can run them. Whenever like I missed my shot, I would just pull out my Kimbo pistols and You guys can do this in hardcore or core. I would recommend core just because this is the HDR. You're not gonna get hit marker. Out of all my no scopes, I didn't get a single hit marker. The only time I got a single hit marker is when I was prone and I shot somebody's foot. Like, that was me scoped in. I shot somebody's foot, so I'm not gonna kill somebody off the foot. So I mean, that's about it. I mean, you should just dead silence your way out of the, just to finish them, or just run up behind them, go behind their spawn, camp their spawn, and when somebody passes by, just make sure that no one's behind them and just chase them down, type of thing. Or you could do the aggressive approach and just run up to anybody and just barrel stuff their face. So that's up to you guys, what you guys want to do right there. So I gave you guys a few options. And then mounted long shots. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys about this. For the long shots and for these long shots too, do it on ground war, because you can't do it in the little Warzone rumble thing. Those don't count towards your challenges. And also ground war is the easiest, because what you should be doing for these long shots is get into a really prime position, and if there's no mounted place, you can always put a deployable cover and mount on that, and you can put tune-up. So that's what I was doing. So what I did was run that, and then I would run tune-up on my class setup instead of amped, because I'll be doing ground war. No one's gonna push me from far away, so I'll just be mounted on that wall and like do stuff like that. Just finish my challenges that way. So that's what I would do. Just run tune-up, make your own mounted place, but make sure it's a prime spot that you want to go for, and that's literally how you get to long shots. And then the challenge says run 2 attachments only for your last one. So the only 2 attachments that I ran, so I took off everything from your state. I'm taking off everything. So I ran attack laser because aiming stability, ADS speed, and aim walking steadiness, just because. And I do this. The only con is someone's visible, but if I'm far away, it doesn't matter. Someone's gonna see my laser no matter what. I ran that, and then I also ran barrel, just because I wanted no recoil. Bullet velocity was a straight bullet. I didn't have to worry about any of that. And then sometimes I took off the barrel, and then I put on a stock. So I put on ADS speed just so I can probably like quick scope somebody. But I mean, if you're just gonna be mounted, I mean, there's no point of ADS speed in my opinion. So that's why I ran a barrel instead, just for the damage range, and so I don't have to worry about hit marks because I'm someone that's like really far away. So that's my advice personally. That's up to you guys. You can put on a barrel, or you can put down a perk or ammunition. It's just whatever, but I'd say always have the laser. There's no other reason not to. But yeah, those are the challenges, and I'll do a quick showcase of the emblems, and just quickly show you guys how each one looks. Yeah, they look pretty sick for the HDRs. I think this is probably something I might run just down the line, I guess you can say. So once the emblems load in, I'll scroll through them. I don't know why it does. Modern Warfare always has this glitch. If you see in the bottom right, it always just loads constantly. Okay, so we'll start off with the gold. Let me see if I can find it. Gold HDR. Okay, so here's the gold HDR. I mean, simple, straightforward. I mean, I probably would never run this just because I have the obsidian one. So that's the gold one. Where's platinum? Here's platinum HDR. A little bit better. I mean, you just can't really see the tint, I guess you can say. And then where's the Damascus HDR? So I don't get why the Damascus is before the obsidian. I don't know, but yeah, this is the Damascus one. Straightforward. I mean, looks pretty clean. And then obviously the obsidian one, which in my opinion just always obsidian one just looks better. I mean, this one has the skull and stuff like that, but I got the dual swords, so I think that's just better in my opinion. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Pretty straightforward. Locked it obsidian, platinum, Damascus, gold, or emblems for the HDR. Pretty straightforward. I gave you guys a brief description on how to do them. Pretty straightforward. Quick scopes, it's just quick scopes. I mean, you could do those on any map. You can do them domination, you could do them ground war. It's just straightforward. You could do them anyway, and that's about it. So hope you guys like that beginning of the video, type of thing. Maybe down the line I'll start doing more of those things. We'll see. But we'll see what we do for tomorrow's video as well. But don't forget to leave a like on this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the video. We're almost at 300 subs. We're getting there as fast as possible. And yeah. And if you guys want to support the channel, just make sure you guys watch the video all the way. And hopefully you guys made it here. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Peace out, guys.